Hello all, good evening. So welcome to today's monthly expiry quick analysis. So as we know that yesterday second half the market gave a good downside correction, both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, and more so Bank Nifty, and they closed near the previous day's close. I mean, yesterday's closing was near previous day's closing for Nifty. So today what happened is the market opened with a very bearish candle on the 15-minute time frame. We're just looking at it on a 15-minute time frame. So the opening candle was pretty bearish, and it broke the previous day's closing, and also the previous day's low. As you can see that this was the previous day's low. So although the opening candle itself gave a hint that the market is direction is heading downwards, but usually what happens, the market doesn't go down or up in a straight line, so it always moves in a zigzag fashion, and this retracement for the downward move was on. And the simple way to check whether it's a retracement or a reversal is you can use tools like Fibonacci, and find out that from yesterday's swing high, particular swing high, to probably today's low, you can find that the price got rejected at 50% level. So 50% level and even the golden ratio level are good enough levels to consider that the price is still doing some continuation of its downward journey, right? So this is how you find out the whether it's a reversal or trend continuation. I mean, if it had to reverse, what would happen generally is that the price would come up and probably make a higher high kind of structure and break through 50% first, and then golden ratio, and then it would ultimately take out the previous high. So but that was in the case. What happened, the price just fell yesterday. It took a retracement, right? 50% got rejected, and it will go down until where it might go down. It might go down till the extension of golden ratio levels. As you can see here that yeah, you can see that the price ultimately came to this level itself, right? 19,234. This was the level where the ultimate stoppage happened. So anyway, let me just clear this. So coming back to the level, what happened was then the price broke the previous day low again. So when it broke the previous day low, the next level was the previous month low in Nifty. So previous month low as we stand today. Today was 31st August. So we're talking about previous month low, that is July's month low. So July's low point, as we can see, is the relevance gets very its relevance as we stand today. That is an August month low. We're talking about July's low, right? So that is very hardly it will act as a support in today's context, because we are already in the fag end of August. So that is where the price did not respect this level much. In fact, it also spent a lot of time, because monthly lows and weekly lows are crucial levels than a daily level. So price spent a lot of time around these levels, and eventually it came down from there also. But as you can see, there was another crucial level, which is the previous week's closing. So previous week's closing held, and the price ultimately closed at previous week's closing. So ultimately, since the price is closing today at the previous week's closing, so it shows a relatively a negative sentiment and continuation of the downtrend which is going on in the market. So this was with respect to Nifty. And coming to a bank, I did not trade Nifty today. I took a quick trade on Bank Nifty. So let me explain that also. So when you look at Bank Nifty, it's the same thing, right? Not much of a difference. Bank Nifty's second half fall was very steep yesterday. It also broke previous day's low, and today also again it broke previous day's low, which was 44,116 on the futures chart, and then it had to give a retracement kind of thing, right? So if you can measure with the same logic fibs from the top, you find that it has hardly even crossed 38%. So it shows that Bank Nifty was not in a mood even to go beyond 50% level. So in this zone itself, it is taking a retracement, right? So so just a minute. Yeah, so this was a good you can say a retracement candle to hunt stop losses of all the bears who were short. I mean the weak bears we can call. So this is where I took the trade. As you can visually see here that this level try to train your eyes to see the levels on the naked chart. This swing, you can see this is a swing high. It, for a moment, price broke this, right? And then it did not give any follow-up, and it then, eventually came down, right? So this was just observation needed to take this trade. So I've also shared this on the community tab. As you can see here that yeah, this is exactly on the 1 minute chart. You can see that whatever I shared just now, in a more clear fashion, it broke that level for a moment, and then the price did not give a very good follow. You can see that post this high, which was 44 is 360 zones. The price eventually, you can call it a mini rounding top at this level, very crucial level, and then it came down, right? So the breakout level, ultimately the price coming down shows that it's a fake breakout. So this breakdown, a retest of this, and it gave a continuation. So this was a simple understanding of the price levels needed to trade this fake breakout. It's one of the very useful setups. Actually gives quick moves. Like for example, I traded this 44,500 put option. We got 100 points in less than 25 to 30 minutes. So this was the trade context. And then why I was reluctant to hold this trade is because of the supports which are there. For example, in Bank Nifty more so, you had this previous week low was 43,900, also round number being a psychological level, as well as the previous week's low. So price did not fall much. If you see post this candle, hardly price has moved below, since it had a strong weekly support in terms of previous week low. So that's why I was very reluctant to, and price just kept on spending its entire time in this very small range. In fact, you can tell that the second half of the expiry was dedicated to option sellers who could play this range and capture the theta decay. So overall, that was with respect to today's expiry analysis. I hope it was helpful. Thank you.